Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Slimeball RC. Something I wanted to cover today is radios. Every kit you buy these days, all these RTRs, they all have a radio with them. Some of them are pretty decent, some of them are less than to be desired, and then some of them you just don't want to use or are so outdated, they're no good. Let's just be honest. How far away can you go with a standard RTR radio without losing control of it and going, shit, my truck? Well, what we've got here today, Flysky FSGT3B. They make a gold one that's pretty nice, but I prefer this black one. This black one's been around for quite some time, but there are other companies out there like the Dumbos. Those are pretty good radios. This Flysky you can get for, I think I paid 26 bucks for this one. I think when I bought this one it was 30. You can't beat them. You cannot beat the price. You cannot beat what it'll do. 3-channel. So if you need 4, 5, and 6 for the crawlers, this might not be the radio for you. I'd go for the Dumbo. Relarlo did put out the Hot RC, or they're using the Hot RC radio with their Omni Terminator. It's a really nice radio. Really cheap, like 20, 25 bucks. But I like this guy. It can hold 10 different cars. So as you can see, I've got old wore out, beat down, old Trusty right here. Kind of broke it quite some time ago. But she's getting a little loose, getting a little wore out, getting a little dirty. So let's unbox a brand new one, shall we? Ooh, language I don't understand. More language I don't understand. More language I don't understand. This is kind of interesting. This second radio I bought from Flysky, and I noticed that they have a track simulator. According to this, you can do virtual racing through the computer. You can practice the racing from the computer. Operation method: hook up the DSC port of your transmitter to the USB adapter and plug the USB adapter into your notebook. DSC, right there. See that guy? Okay, right next to it is a charging port if you run a LiPo or rechargeable batteries. However you want to do it, they have a cord for that as well. According to this, anyway, VRC software we provide is free, which we only offer one basic track and training ground. If you need another track, please contact VRC Company. Thank you. So, there it is right there. I don't know about you guys. I play with my toys every day. I play with them at work. I played with them in Memphis while we were at the hospital for 2 months. You know, I play with them anyway. So I'm not really interested in getting on the computer and playing with them. But if you want to learn more about your radio, how to adjust your settings, what it's going to do, or you're just full-blown RC nut, this does that too. So, Flysky FSGT3B. How about that? Say that 16 times fast with your tongue tied. So let's see what we got here. Alright, so there's a radio, owner's manual, empty box. Well, I said it was empty, I lied to you, didn't I? Alright, so quick start guide. Okay? As we all know, every radio, every product we get some sort of guide with it. So we open this one up. Look at that, more language I can't read. But if you flip over here to the other side, it tells you not to get it wet, tells you how to use it, tells you where the batteries go, what all the buttons do. And look here right on the back page, specifications. 3-channel, 2.4055 to 2.475 gigahertz, bandwidth 500 kilohertz, RF channel, radio frequency 140. Less than 20 decibels a meter on the RF power. We have standard 2.4 gigahertz auto frequency hopping detection system. Say that 20 times fast. The resolution is 1024 on your nifty little screen up here. Low voltage alarm cuts off at 9.5. Well, don't cut off, it will alarm you at 9.5. Let's see, it's for land or water, boats or cars, trucks, whatever. The receiver model that goes with this is an FSGT3B. Now, this is one of the main reasons why I really love this radio. When I recently, about 4 years ago, got back into RC, when I left, we used radios with crystals. Little AM or FM crystal that went in the back of your radio, went in your receiver. They were really expensive, especially if you ran FM. So when I came back into it and I found this guy and it was digital FM, it's, oh yeah, that's nice. That's real nice. So I bought it off the rip, naturally, put it on the very first car that I bought again after getting back into it, and I have not looked back since. I have this radio loaded. That is why I bought this radio. So let's see what else we got here. Wow, that's a Tetris of a box. All right. 3/20/2024. Check that out. All right, so if it malfunctions, I'm coming after quality check 01. I'm gonna fly out there and find you. All right. So, look at that. Looks like the exact same thing I've had for 4 years. However, it's brand new. It's not loose. It's not beat up. It's not stickered. All right. I like it. Now, okay, so here's your new radio. It's a pretty nice radio. It's, you know, I like the layout of it. I'm used to the old Airtronics stuff. This is kind of reminiscent of the old Airtronics situation. I really like Futaba. I have one 4PK, but receivers are $50 a piece for that. Receivers for this are like $5. You can find a 4-pack on Amazon for, I think it's $20 bucks, something like that. And if you can't get them off Amazon, they have them on AliExpress all day long for $17, $18 for a 4-pack. I have never had one unbind. Again, I am running 10 different cars on this, and it's worked perfect every time. Except for when I broke that guy right there. You see that? See, I have half a trigger. There's what the trigger's supposed to look like. Let's see if we can get it in shot. Right there. That's your little, yeah. Mine, I have to, yeah, whatever. It's not gonna stop me. So anyway, they do give you one receiver. When you buy this, like I said, man, it's less than $30. Depending on where you get it from, it might be $32 shipped to your house. But for 30 bucks, you're looking at Dumbo RC, which again, they do have the 6 channels about the same price, maybe $5 more. But Dumbo RC is one car only. This can hold 10. Let's see what we got here. For example, oh, by the way, this is for you old school guys that still have to have an antenna. Yeah, it's there. Let's see what we got. So we can go to model. And when your number starts changing, look at that, 3, let's start at 0. What we got? We got the 350, Creighton, DB8, 14T Truggy, Rock Crawler, Arma Typhon, one of my WL Toys buggies. GLD, what is GLD? I don't know which car is GLD. One of my 14 scale buggies. The TT01 clone. That's a nice car. Nothing on 9. I think that's the one I ruined. Okay. So anyway, you have everything you could want and then some in this radio as far as settings are concerned. Real easy to work, real easy for the layout. Got your model, you can name your model, servo reversing, endpoint adjustment, auto brake, exponential, dual rate, and your trim for channels 1, 2, and 3. Everything is right here. It's very simple. If you don't want to use this wheel, you can use these buttons. It's real simple. If you steering trim, throttle trim, bind, back, and end. This is one of the easiest radios I've ever used with an old school interface like this. I really like the Flysky Noble, but this is $300 cheaper. So, in retrospect, why did I take the time out to make this video? Why am I sitting here sweating and looking like a retard talking to you guys about a $30 radio? Because it's awesome. I'm on a budget. I'm broke. I cannot afford to think straight. Mostly because I waste all my money on RC cars. However, when I got into this, I was at a job that was basic minimum wage. I had your standard bills and all that other adult stuff. And this guy, when I bought this has never let me down. Now again, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but the reason I do this, the reason I'm decided to start talking to people, and I really don't like to talk to people. I'm very uncomfortable talking to people. I'm very uncomfortable being in front of the camera. Is because when I started this again as an adult, it was not the same as it was when I was a kid. And I was lost. I was like, well, what do we do? Where do we start? What do we buy? What's good? What's bad? What's garbage? Can I get things cheaper? Sometimes Amazon comes in a clutch. Sometimes not so much at all. Sometimes they're more than just going straight to the manufacturer. But if you look around, I know everybody likes the hobby shop. I support my local hobby shop. Trust me, I support them. However, a lot of these things on a budget, AliExpress. AliExpress is my small part bearing and customization for RC go-to. Some of the cars that I have, the LC Racing stuff, you can get it from lcracing.net or you can get it from AliExpress, either one. Whatever you want to do, whatever you decide to do, but the prices cannot be beat on most things. You can definitely support your local hobby shop. I do mine, but there are some things that I choose to go elsewhere to get because I be broke. So, I highly suggest for any newcomers, whether you be 14, 15 years old, watching these videos going, oh man, I want that toy. Oh man, I want this guy's toys. Oh man, oh man. The day's gonna come, that radio's not gonna work, or that receiver's gonna go bad, or it won't bind, or you buy something from somebody or get given a toy that you need to build, you need to put a radio system in it, etc., etc., etc. I highly suggest the FSGT3B. These are a workhorse budget radio. These are amazing little radios for 30 bucks. You can store 10 models in it. So that's just my 2 cents. Trying to get that 250 subscribers. We're about 160, somewhere around there. Got a free custom pit mat to give away at 250. So you guys tell your friends, tell your family, drop out, tune in, sub up, hit that like button. Let's get this thing moving. I got a lot of stuff coming, a lot of things going on, no time to get to it, but I'm trying. So, Slimeball RC, thanks for your time.